Yeah.
Lovely Lisa, she really was. Brilliant makeup artist. And then she got too expensive.
Oh, she didn't give you a special mates rate.
That's when I started fucking ruining myself. Just doing gigantic pan dries, and the boredom of on the road sometimes is just literally applying makeup on yourself all day long and going to sleep with it. I totally go against this thing of taking your makeup off when you go to sleep.
No, it looks much better the day.
Leave it on. It actually moisturises your skin. I totally agree.
But what it does to the pillow is a bit... I'm not sure about that.
That's true. It could be very Alan Partridge on a helmet.
Nicky, I probably should be asking you about your new music in the Manics. Otherwise people will riot. Can you tell us a bit about that and the album that's coming out? And is Valerie going to do a bit more? She should be doing more promo. She should be prodding you. Japan.
Well, you know, my love of visual art. The cover is by David Hearn, one of the great documentary photographers, really, of the last 50 years. He was now 87 or 89. Just a long story, but he came to the studio last year, and me and him had a coffee and a croissant, and he crashed his car into mine, reversing, because he's so old. And I didn't even say a thing. I thought, it's fucking great. He's a fantastic fella, really interesting, amazing stories. So, and the album, yeah, it's just, I think maybe Valerie's pictures had a bit of some impact, because there's a lot of vitality on the record, which is not easy when you're on your 15th album. There is a kind of still an insane energy in the three of us to do stuff, and it's not always easy, you know, as you get older and life gets in the way. Yeah, I think it's gone well so far. You know, the tour's sold out, and pre-orders, streaming, all the metrics. I found out yesterday, actually, that Motorcycle Emptiness has just gone gold, which is 400,000 sales, and 32 years later.
I was going to say, well, yeah,
but
it's been a while.
Who did that sleeve?
That's why I'm bringing it up.
Someone did this week.
It's in a very average hotel in Norwich.
As opposed to all the amazing hotels that really, break the mold.
But yeah, Valerie's, you know, is just an amazing front cover, which is all her work, you know. And but the stranger thing was that 400,000 was down to having 75 million streams. Which seems a weird equivalence to me. That how does 400,000 divide into 75 million? And we probably got more money for when we sold it originally on vinyl.
Yeah.
But not that I give a shit. But it's just it was not, you know, it's quite an interesting, because I was just again thinking Valerie's book and everything, that song has sort of travelled the digital spheres of time and is still getting. Still doing the job, you know. 6 minutes of existential angst with a 3-minute guitar solo was pretty unbelievable.
I recently found a piece of paper that was actually, I think it was the tour schedule, or the room, the sort of room assignments for that hotel, and it has next to it times in the evening when I was coming to each of your rooms to do those pictures.
Wow.
So obviously that was kind of, I suppose that was a little bit planned out.
Yeah, I think Philip had said somebody, if you could get a cover, you know, via Sony, which we thought was a great idea, obviously.
But it's so
and
funny.
It was probably the 20th single off Generation Terrorist at that point. I think we got up to
so
6.
good.
But yeah, it was. I love it when things just kind of, there's a serendipity to life where just things connect, and, you know, from Valerie's book through, and it's pretty. I love the fact when you can't explain stuff sometimes, you know, which I think we were part of an age where luckily that existed.
How do you feel you're on the cover of the book and you're on vocal duties on the single, The Manics? Focuses on you, mate, isn't it, at the moment? How's that feel?
I was fucking born to do that.